Hello.
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 Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. I'm not here, but just throwing some love at you guys. Yeah.
I just
It is
picture like
Thursday. It is Thursday, so she has drama.
Oh, look,
I have a
We all
wedding.
have drama.
Huh?
You've just gone live.
I said I think we all have drama.
How are you all today?
I'm okay. I actually was out of work by 5:10 today, and I felt so proud.
Yes.
And I was home by in my house by 6:00 yesterday.
Nice.
2 days in a row.
That is
it's still
impressive.
9 to 10
That is
hours,
impressive.
but I was home in the house. It's only so long because I'm starting at 8. It would have been a 9-hour day. But yeah, I was like, no, I am going home. And I literally just packed up and left. And I was like, check me out.
I am proud of you.
I know, me too.
Because you don't usually do that.
I know. 2 days in a row.
Now make it 3 days. Do it again tomorrow.
Oh, I will be because I need to come home and get changed. And then one of our other managers is getting married tomorrow. So I'm
Ooh.
on the desk to check his whole partying and his wedding. And then while they're having dinner, I'll be coming home and getting changed and then going back for the night part. So
Nice.
I'm not staying for long though, because I'm working Saturday morning, checking them all out and telling them all to are off so I can get the next wedding in. But that's another matter completely. It's great fun.
Hello. Hiya. Hi. Good evening. Hello, Liz.
Hello.
What's everyone planning on reading or doing today?
I'll let this two go first because I went last time.
No, we need to get it back in the right order. Ooh.
I need to finish it because I started it last week when I went to Birmingham and I still haven't finished it. So I have 100 pages of this, and then I also have the very last Spy Family that's out.
What are you thinking of Codex?
It's really good.
I like the annotation.
Yeah, she was having a giggle at them, telling me
I was
about
having a giggle at them. Simon and Jace's ones are just great. Where was the one that I said? This is the whole conversations that they have. It was great.
Yeah.
It is, however, it has made me crack the spine because some of the annotations are in places that I need to read, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I was just like,
oh yeah, I was fully like, no, I'm not gonna crack this spine.
Yeah.
I can read it.
It doesn't help that it's that material on the outside though.
Yeah.
I was reading it literally on the train and I'd already done it by the time I realised, because I think I'd been doing that and then it jolted and I was like, oh, sod it. Oh well, whatever.
Chloe?
I have about 40 minutes left of my audiobook, which is Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. And then I'm not sure what I'm reading next. I can't decide what to start. But I also baked a cake after I finished work. So I'm just waiting for that to cool so that I can go and decorate.
Nice. What cake?
Just a Victoria sponge cake. I'm still figuring out the oven here. I put it in for the time it's supposed to go in and it keeps catching a little bit. So I was like, I'm just going to do a classic one because I can see if it burns. It did a little bit, but I've just sliced the top layer off and it's fine.
Yeah, we have a new oven and we've realised since having this new oven just how bad our old one was, because what we had got used to cooking for 40 minutes now takes about 25-30 minutes, which is the normal amount of time it should take.
I have an oven thermometer so I can check that it's at the right temperature, because obviously for baking you have to be very specific with it. And I've mastered that, but then it just it said 25 minutes and I checked it at 22 minutes and it had already caught. And I was like, okay.
Oh no, that's not good.
It's just because it's an electric one. I'm used to a gas oven.
Victoria sponges are the best.
Ours was a gas and electric, so the only electric part of it was the fan, but our new one, the only part of it that's gas is the hob. So everything else is electric, and it's weird.
I only have an electric one.
It'd be weird having electric hobs. I don't like it.
Yeah,
Good old gas hob. Andy, what are you doing tonight?
I think I'll start Goldilocks.
Ooh, I have that. I haven't read it. It's shocking. I know.
Vicky chose it for me to read this month. And it's the one that I'm drawn to. I've also got Shadow Cabinet over there, but I just, for some reason, really drawn to this one. So we shall see.
I am reading Belladonna. I 3-starred a book this morning, so I was like, let's hope this has better. What
book was it?
Dreams of Gods and Monsters.
Oh no.
Fair enough. It's not the best. Laini Taylor cannot write endings.
I honestly, that whole entire third book, I started to go off the series a bit when I was reading book 2, but I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. And then I've been reading.
It's
book
fine.
3
It's all fine.
Oh, not again.
I need to message you or something about it though, actually, but like I won't say on here because it's spoilers, but like you won't mind because it won't matter to you.
But yeah, so I will be getting rid of my Illumicrate editions, which the money could help if I can sell them. But I was saying to Ash, I love Knights of Cakes and Puppets, so I will be buying that and just keeping that as a standalone because that is adorable and I love it, and I just want a whole series about Mick and Susanna because they're just perfect. But yeah, I'm sad. But yeah, I'm like, how far into this am I? Like 100 pages, and I'm enjoying it so far, which is good because I've really not been enjoying the book box backlist. So let's hope this breaks the curse. And I'm also worried because I'm finishing another series next week for a vlog, and I'm scared now because that's at least 2 series this year I finished and hated the ending.
What series is it?
Rule of Wolves was the first one.
Yeah, but what series are you finishing next week?
It's for a blog.
Yeah, but message me and tell me.
I will put in the private chat.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm nosy.
I appreciate it. Me too.
You can't hint at things and not tell us what it is.
I'm scared there's going to be one I like again.
I know, me too.
Oh, okay,
I haven't read them.
Oh, yeah.
I have zero interest in that series.
I don't own that one. I own the number 1 and number 2.
I think there's a copy of it in the house. I don't own it.
I was going to say, it seems more like
it is.
I can't confirm whether or not there is a copy in the house. She's currently at the theatre.
Shock.
I'm pretty sure she has. I'm pretty sure she's got the Fairy League version, same as me.
Yeah, I think she has. I think it might be on her unhaul pile.
I'm scared, but my mum loved it and Lisa loved it, so I'm hoping I love it, or at least like it, because I can't deal with having another series. Look, this is what happens when I complete series. I get angry at the endings.
I will say though, I've just sold a series on Vinted for £90 and I feel great about that. So like if you can get money for them.
To be fair, I was thinking if I put the trilogy up for £90, £30 for each book is a pretty good price. And I make some money because I need money.
Well, I mean, if you want a couple of grand, you could sell your Ali Hazelwoods.
Don't. All the listings have gone. All the listings have gone. Enough people must have reported them on Vinted, because it doesn't. They don't just go with one person reporting them.
That was unreal.
It's ridiculous. But trying to decide what to read. Want to either read a contemporary romance or fantasy romance, because I've been reading a lot of high fantasy with little romance. Do you have specific books?
Have you read The Roommate?
I'm just going to say it for Becca. Love Theoretically.
Or Love Hypothesis.
Love on the Brain.
But Love Theoretically, though.
I own that one now. I could actually read it.
I do not.
That one's my favourite.
I have not read that one.
I've not actually read the physical book.
Neither have I. I am really annoyed at myself because I still haven't read Love Hypothesis this year. Who am I?
Because you've got new Ali Hazelwoods to read and reread.
Yeah, but I've only read Love Theoretically once.
Oh.
So Love Theoretically has gone on because I've already planned my August TBR, kind of. it's gone on my August TBR. Love Theoretically is being read next month. So yeah.
I know you're not doing like buddy reads and things like that, but kind of buddy read.
We could start on the same day and just read at our own pace.
Yeah, because like
I'm
we've
okay
already
with
read
basically
it. Sorry? I missed what you
I'm just
said.
gonna
Sorry.
say it basically means you're both just gonna binge it in a day. It's fine.
I mean, did anyone stick to our buddy read that was supposed to be doing of Red, White, and Royal Blue? No.
But
That was stupid. But yeah, like we've both already read Love Theoretically, so it's really just like I'll just add it to my TBR next month, and we can voice chat each other, right?
and we don't have to be careful, like, oh, if you haven't got to this part yet, because
Yeah. We both read it. So
it
kind
needs
of
to-
buddy read.
Yeah. Need to sort out my TBR for August and listening to Boy Swallows Universe. Nice. A miracle has occurred and I finally committed to Priory, so I'll be reading that this evening. Already a quarter through and only started today. Bit confused still though, I can't lie. Yeah. that
I
probably
say once
won't
you get
change
to the
that
end of part 1, because it's the biggest part, it's like 250 pages. Once you get to the end of that section, everything starts to build, and I can't wait. I have a Day of Fallen Night on my TBR for next month, and I am terrified.
I haven't
Why
put
did I
that
pick
on
my
TBR
biggest
yet.
TBR book on there?
I do not know.
Yeah, me either.
Is this for Arc August?
Not Arc August, but yeah, I have it as an arc and I didn't read it.
I don't know. That's
so
why I asked.
Call me out.
Same.
It's called series TBR. Yes, and I'm hoping there'll be a romance in it somewhere that I can fit into this one's royal. Not that the pair of us just have sprints like a lot next month.
I'm hoping I'm easily going to be able to get through my TBR and more next month.
There's
We'll
only
see.
11 days. There should only be 11 days next month that don't have sprints.
Andy, the queen of the calendar.
I love this. Yes. I really want cake. It's my birthday today and I can't bother to
Happy
bake. myself.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
It is a special edition. It's the Fairy Loot edition that was in their box last year. It is a very pretty edition. So I'm really hoping that I do like it. My bank account's hoping I don't. So then I don't buy the sequel when it goes on sale next month.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I love how the sequel looks. So I'm really hoping I love it.
Or you just try and sell that series quickly so that you can use it to pay for your next one.
Or that.
Got ya.
I also need to put the Ali Hazelwood dash jackets and bookmarks on eBay because I hate them.
I need to put them on.
Yeah, I saw them and I know I see what you mean.
I'm just so annoyed. I was so excited for them. I won't, however, be asking £1,000 for them
No.
and throwing in an arc as well. Just got that for 99p on Kindle. Excited to hear your thoughts.
I don't remember which of all of those books that is, though, Amy.
We talked a lot of books. Which
I
one?
need context.
Is it
Is
Belladonna?
this or A Day of Fallen Night, since you're reading Priory?
Next up, we've only just spoke about that, so
Yeah.
it'll have
Yeah.
been something that we were all reading.
The Roommate.
Happy birthday.
I think the roommate was on for 99p a while ago. A little while ago.
Yeah.
It was
I don't
Belladonna.
know. It was
'Cause
Belladonna.
I think I
yeah.
saw it and I was like, I should.
Hi.
Hello, Hattie.
Hi. What happened with?
Wasn't
No,
Becca's list?
No, it wasn't back
Oh,
in
no.
listing.
I'm not listing arcs for £1,000. There was someone yesterday trying to sell arcs for stupid money, and they all got reported and taken down. I woke up this morning and checked, and they were all gone. And I was like, yes. That tweet has got so many likes and bookmarks. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this attention. Why did I do this? I was just ranting.
Me when I asked for book recommendations.
Uh,
I considered deleting my Twitter over that. There were so many responses.
No idea what I'll be doing tonight other than trying to stay awake at my pal's place. My pal's placement has been kicking my butt this time and I'm constantly tired. Oh no. And Belle is snoring in the background. She is over there snoring. Thinking of starting Happy Place by Emily Henry. Never read anything by her. I
That's a place to start.
may or may not be reading Book Lovers next month.
I mean, I may also be reading Book Lovers next month because I've been reading one a month and that's what I'm up to.
That was the one where I read the prologue and knew it was going to be a 5-star book.
I mean, I've given them both 5 stars so far. Becca's given them not as high ratings. But
You and Me on Vacation was so close to being a 5-star. I love that book, but there was just something about it. I'm like, it's not 5-star material, but it's 4-star material, and I love
just
it.
keeps getting better and scared for the next one.
I can't remember if I've read 2 or 1 of her books. I've read something.
I'm going to talk about Beach Read.
I want to a romance that I've read recently that I haven't shouted about because I've not been on camera is 7 Year Slip by Ashley Poston, which so you know how I really want you to read Dead Romantics, but I've told you not to at the minute because there's a trigger in it.
Yeah.
You don't have that in 7 Year Slip, and there's more romance. Well, I'm just gonna say everyone should read it.
Just put that out there.
I need to get the Fairy Loot edition. It's so pretty. And once you've read it, you understand what all the little things on the naked hardcover are. And I need it. It's got lemons on the sprayed edges and I need it.
Oh,
There's a reason for it.
that sounds so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to hate that I didn't get the special edition?
Well,
But to be fair, didn't Fairy Loot do?
It's not on sale yet.
Oh.
They did Dead Romantics, so you wouldn't get them matching. But
Yeah, I have all of Ashley Poston's books in paperback, so I don't think I want to break that.
Mine are all over the place. Some of them they're all different sizes because some of them are UK and some of them are US. So I'm just it's fine. I get her adult ones as a Fairy Loot editions. It's fine.
To be fair, my Once Upon a Con series is all different heights and it stresses
Yeah, that's what
me
mine is.
out.
Yeah.
I hate it. And then Dead Romantics is just a UK paperback. But yeah, I want to read Dead Romantics soon, but I think I'll be okay because I'll go into it knowing what's in it. It's not going to catch me by surprise, so I think I'll be all right with it. I think I'll start King of Pride by Anna Huang, see how I feel about it for the first sprint. I gave King of Wrath 3 stars, but I'm still intrigued to continue the series so far.
I don't know if that's worse or not than just outright hating a book in a series. Because a 3-star wouldn't normally intrigue me too much to read. Well, actually, maybe, but when the writing's but they're sprinkled enough in that you're but I need to know what happens. Damn you.
Yeah, better than that. I'm excited for August for the next round of series TBR readathon. With what I'm reading, I'll see if I can fit it for Raw Readathon prompts. The one I will say, this month's round of next month's round of Raw Readathon is probably the hardest one so far because if you don't read romance, it's gonna be harder to find books to fit the prompts. But I really wanted to do romance. And we still try to make them as general as possible. One of them is literally a book with a happily ever after. That's basically any contemporary standalone.
Yep. I have read Beach Read. That took me all the way back to 2020 Tracker to find it. But it's the only one I've apparently read. I don't know why.
I actually like
so
that
long.
better than You and Me
Find
on Vacation.
To be fair, it's a very me reason why I hated it.
Is it is it the dad thing or is it the CULT thing?
She's literally.
Oh, do you know what? I was spelling it out. I was like, "What word are you saying?" And then it clicked. No, it's the dad thing, but also, another person that has the same thing as. I'll message you.
Okay.
It will be easier than trying to say it without spoiling stuff.
I also love that the month I read it was the same month that I started reading Priory and Game of Thrones. and I read a book called Adult
Wow.
Virgins Anonymous, which is an amazing romance contemporary. If anybody is looking for a fun book where you don't all have sex like instantly, like getting over that as an adult was great fun. I read it as an arc. And I read Solitaire. Like, what the hell was my reading month that month?
Amazing.
It's all over the place.
I saw someone
2020 me
listed,
did not know.
someone listed the Amazon limited edition of Fourth Wing for $300 on Pango Books recently. Oh, if you want to see ridiculous, type in Fourth Wing into eBay and go by highest listing to lowest. It will make you feel sick what people are asking for the arcs. Arcs. I hate people. These people should be blacklisted by publishers.
Yeah, they should be.
It literally says not for sale. And whilst I get once the release date has passed, it's not illegal to sell them. It's just very frowned upon. Don't sell them. But it's still illegal to sell them before release date. Like the people that are trying to sell Swordcatcher, first off, anyone that's trying to sell the hardback, Tor, like Black Crow, should instantly blacklist them because only people that went to that event got those hardback arcs.
Mm-hmm. And they're numbered, so they should know who.
Exactly. Oh, well, the numbers one, we were just randomly given them. Like I got 137, I think, and the person who went in straight before me from the same pile got like 75 or something. So they weren't in order.
But are they
still,
not all personalized?
No. We
thought
got
you
them
had your
signed
name
and
in it.
personalised there, but you could decide just to get it signed, not personalised.
So they might not have done their name in them.
Yeah. But it's ridiculous.
People suck.
Happy Place is the best book. The only Emily Henry I've given 5 stars.
Happy Place is just...
That's the one that Meg keeps saying she can't wait for me to read that one.
That one
How many times has Meg read it?
scarred me for life, but in the best way.
What did you say, Becca?
How many times has Meg read it? Is it just the once so far?
Only the one, because it's the newest one out, so she's only read it once. But I mean, she wasn't going to buy it straight away because she has the ebook, and she wasn't going to buy a physical copy because she was waiting for the US paperback to come out, because obviously it's come out in hardback this time. And then we went into the works and the hardback was like cheap, so she was like, I'm going to have to buy it. So she bought it, read it in a day, and will want to reread it. I'm amazed that she's resisted the urge to reread You and Me on Vacation, because when I read Beach Read, she sat there and read it next to me. I had like 100 pages left, and she finished it like an hour after me because she reads a lot quicker than I do. I was like, okay. Yeah, she's although she has reserved a copy of Fourth Wing from Waterstone so that she can reread that already when she only finished it this week. So. Mm-hmm.
I totally didn't buy the special edition hardback version of Hunger Games yesterday while I was waiting for my food to heat, just because it's hardbacks.
So they're pretty, but I just feel like they're too bright. Those books shouldn't be bright.
I love the fact that they're
I
bright.
quite
It
like
amuses me.
Yeah, it's very indicative of
The capital.
what the Capital are trying to do.
To be fair, they're better than those disgusting bright paperbacks that come out years ago.
Don't
Or-
even mention them. They should be
So
burnt.
I have 2 editions of that trilogy. I have the standard all black with just the symbol on the front.
That's the one
And then I
have.
have the 10th anniversary one where it's like the pretty like flowers and like things like that. And I'm just like, I'm obsessed with the 10th anniversary editions. They're beautiful, but I don't think I could ever bring myself to read them in case I ruin them. They're just paperbacks, but I don't want to ruin them. They're pretty.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
these hardbacks are going to be display items.
Oh
only.
god, yeah. I totally didn't just buy a copy of Aragon for the same reason. My Aragon set is like demolished though, because I read them when I didn't care. Like I was so much younger. The spines, like literally, you know, when you've read big books and you can see
And
like
it curves.
the curve, like that's what all of mine are like, apart from Inheritance, because I've only read it once, but it's still split, like it's still cracked. So yeah, I have now a very pretty.
That's all right.
hardback.
I've got Pia, Bobby, and Vicky tomorrow all going to be trying to help me get a copy of the Fairlight Babel. Simply because I like the dust jacket. That's the only reason I want it. It's not even like it's a I don't even know if it's a reprint or if it's like a leftover stock or whatever. But it's like it's probably not going to be. I just want the dust jacket. But I'm like I need this book, so like they're all going to be trying to like get a copy
I'm at work,
for me. Yeah,
hence me not
this
helping.
one's working.
No, you're so right, Andy. That's the worst feeling than outright not liking, because King of the Wrath had, to me, some really good moments for a marriage of convenience opposite attract plotline. However, I felt like, especially towards the end, King of Wrath become less about the main female character story than it should have been, in my opinion. So I'm concerned that's going to happen again. But still going to give it a try. I hope it doesn't disappoint.
Yeah, I hope the writer redeems it.
Speaking of Hunger Games, have you all heard how there have been multiple special editions of the series depending on the stores you've bought them from? I mean, to be fair, as a Sarah J. Maas fan, this is not new. The Court of Silver Flames had how many editions? Like 5? And each had a different short story in, and I'm like, I don't believe in pirating books, but I'm pirating these bonus stories because I'm not buying 5 different editions, 3 of which are US only stores.
And then this time they're doing that with Crescent City 3, but also when they're announcing it, they're just going to spoil major things from the end of Crescent City 2.
They literally posted the character names for the stories, and Walmart's one is a massive. I was like, oh my God, please don't look at this. Please.
Obviously, I'm not planning on continuing the series, so it doesn't matter for me. And I knew that anyway. But like, I do feel like I've not spoke to Meg about it. I need to warn her because she's not started the series yet. And I'm going to be like,
But the thing is, from what I've heard about what the Walmart one is going to be, that's going to be very important to the storyline. Why is it only available in a US only store? Like, Walmart don't ship outside of the US, maybe to Canada, I'm not sure, but not outside of the US. Like, this is what encourages people to buy them and sell them for stupid money.
And this is where Reddit becomes your best friend.
Oh, that Tumblr. When A Court of Silver Flames come out, there's an Asriel bonus story in that. I think it was the Books A Million, and I was like, I can't get this edition anywhere. I'm so glad someone took pictures and posted it on Tumblr, because that story is going to be very important when the next book comes out in the ACOTAR series. Like, why would you not put I hate publishers sometimes.
You could release a bind-up of all the short stories and be like, there you go, make more money.
Oh, they'll probably do that after all these people have gone and bought all these editions, and then they'll bring out one big bind-up, and I'll be like, screw you, I'm sticking with my PDFs. I'm talking like depending different Barnes and Noble locations.
Okay,
no,
ridiculous. I don't.
That is
surely
so bad.
Surely, just logistically, that doesn't work though, because like the print run is not small. Like there are thousands done on each print run, so I don't know how that'd work.
That is so bad. Yep. And the post is spoilery. I did appreciate that in BookBox Sherlock's on Facebook, someone posted it and they put the word spoiler over that one. I was like, thank you. Thank you. The cover's beautiful, though. It's going to look really nice next to the other two. I'm excited. I'm not ready. I'm booking that day off work. I'm pre-ordering the audiobook so that I get it on the morning of January the 30th. I'm not going to work on that day. I will literally sit there with snacks and drinks and listen to it.
Is that not like pretty much the same day that the Cassandra Clare book came out this year? Yeah.
Yep, and I did it with that too. But with that, I took the day after because I wasn't sure. I didn't think I could get the audiobook. Well, yeah, but now I know the thingy to get the audiobook if they decide not to put it on. So yeah. Apparently the US Dark Shadow Magic New Edition is having a new short story, but I haven't heard the UK matching edition or the Titan edition has it. Yeah, they probably won't. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we're at the bottom of the comments. Let's go on a sprint and I'll see you all in 45. Hello.
Hello.
How did you do?
I read one of the sections, so I'm now up to section 7.
Nice.
The law is hard, but it is the law. Fuck off.
I can't stop from when I read Dark Artifices for the first time and Julian says it. I'm just- The law is hard and so is Julian. Oh, it's accurate for that entire trilogy. Chloe, how did you do?
I listened to my audiobook. I have 10 minutes left of it now. I don't know what I want to read next. I also decorated a cake and I ate a slice of the cake.
Is it good?
Mean. I was like, oh, I want that. She literally was like, I'm eating it. And I looked up and she was eating it, staring at me. And I was like,
I did not see that.
Andy, how did you do?
I've read 17 pages of this, which is the preface and the first chapter, and so far I'm actually really intrigued. It's reminding me a lot of Project Hail. It's like Project Hail Mary meets Becky Chambers so far.
Okay. I haven't read Project Hail Mary, but I do like Becky Chambers stuff.
It's got more like the writing style from Project Hail Mary, which is slightly different from the writing style in The Martian. So it's got that writing style and that level of like intrigue because you're jumping between like timelines, and it's got so this is like, as far as I understand what's going on so far, the Earth is at breaking point. Like the ice caps have melted, global warming has taken over, and they're looking for a world that we can move to survive as a species, which is very indicative of Becky Chambers. But like, this is when it's happening rather than in Becky Chambers when it's already happened.
Yeah.
So it's like Record of a Spaceborne Few, but like if they did it before they left Earth.
Oh. I do need to read it. Will I? Probably not.
Goldilocks or Record of a Spaceborne Few?
So I think I've read Record of a Spaceborne Few, and I was a bit disappointed in it compared to the first two, but I need to read the rest of the books in The Wayfarers. Because there's the little, it's to be taught if fortunate. Actually, it's different, isn't it?
Totally different.
Yeah. But I need to read that anyway. But I also need to read Galaxy in the Ground
Within.
I remember the name. Yeah, I need to read that.
My favourite is...
Disappoint me a little bit.
I'm guessing the second one's your favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how I know that?
How?
Because it's my least favourite, and the third one is my favourite. This is where we have like opposing views. Like, I know obviously like we both probably like them all. It's just that rank and order, we always tend to be completely opposite.
But I do also need to read Goldilocks because I have had that for a while and I haven't read it. I, in that sprint, packed my bag for the weekend, sorted out loads of boxes because I've had parcels and the boxes have just been piling up in the living room, and I was like, I don't want to leave these because I'm not even here this weekend. I'm just like, also the reason that box is there is because that's got like 7 massive bottles of Snapple. Oh, it might be 6 now. Of Snapple. I have nowhere else for, and I didn't think that through when I ordered 8 bottles of it. But I also read 55 pages of Belladonna. Nice. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm really happy. Please break the curse.
I know Meg likes that one.
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends who love that one.
It's given me Addie vibes, but not in the sense that it's like Addie, but it's given me Addie vibes.
Makes perfect sense.
I'm rereading Addie tomorrow on the train up to Ashes.
That is one of my options for what to read next, but I'm also not in the mood for it.
If you're not in
I
the
am
mood, don't
still terrified by it, and I am running out of options and time to say no.
I have 3 things left on my TBR, and I don't want to read any of them. Like, just it's not that I don't want to read them. I'm just not in the mood because they're all like ones I need to concentrate on. Because I've got A Marvelous Lie, which I've tried listening to the audiobook, and I need to physically read along with it, and I'm just not in the mood to do that necessarily. Not for something that I need to pay attention to. Addie, which I need to make notes on, and Piranesi, which I want to like take my time and listen to.
I love that book so much.
I just want to reread Red, White, and Royal Blue, but I only finished it on Tuesday.
What's your point?
So excited for this movie.
I
Like
know.
everybody, I kept seeing people saying about how there was no chemistry in the trailer, and I was like, I've just finished the book, and then immediately watched the trailer, and I thought I was going to throw up. I was so excited.
The trailers made me so much more excited than like all the stuff I'd seen before. I was like, oh, I can see exactly where you've taken things from the book, and I love it.
And
It's
it
gonna be
totally
awful,
isn't the
it's gonna
type
be
of
cheap
person that
debuts.
gets excited when she
No, I
watches
can't watch
trailers.
It makes me feel
Not at
sick. I can't
all.
do it. Where's Beckett? What are you doing? What are you done? What are you?
I don't really want to watch the film.
That's fair.
It's gonna be like bad, but in a good way. That's what
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so sick of adaptations of books I love being bad.
It feels, from what I've seen from the trailer, it feels like they've kept all of the important bits, and I know they've cut some of the characters and they've combined some of the characters, but it feels like they've kept true to their love story, which is the important part.
I'm really picky with adaptations, though. That's the thing. Like, it's a me thing. It could be great for most people that love the book, but I'm really picky with adaptations.
I'm quite flexible, as like I said, as long as they keep sort of the like. I understand that they need to change things for different mediums. So as long as they keep the sort of essence of it and they get like the key bits that they need to get. Unless if they've changed things for no reason, like then it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But if I can see why they've changed it and it works better for that medium, and then it's still basically the same idea and it gives me like the same feelings, and I'm happy with it.
P.S. I Love You got fucked over.
I've not read the book.
I watched the film before I read the book. This
So
was
did
one
I.
of the reasons I stopped doing that.
Me
Because
too.
I spent the entire book being like, what did they do to the film? Like, why did they do this thing in the film? Like, I was so annoyed with the whole thing, and I didn't enjoy the book as much because I just spent the whole time comparing it to how bad
So,
the movie was.
I
Is
did
this the one
read
with the
the
dead
book-
husband?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I read the
Not the
book
Lara Jean.
before watching the movie for P.S. I Love You, but I watched the movie and then read the book for The Devil Wears Prada. And the
The-
Devil Wears Prada book is again much better because
Oh.
Miranda Priestley is actually a bitch.
Yeah, I
the book.
prefer the film.
Oh, I love the film and I've
And I've
watched it
tried the
1,001
film.
times. Like, you can't tell me that movie is not amazing. But, like, I have to, like,
Yeah.
separate them because. But P.S. I Love You, I will never get over. That whole family back storyline that she's meant to have just got fucking ruined.
Do you know, one adaptation I wish they'd done differently, and by differently I mean I wish they'd changed the ending completely, is Marley and Me, because they stuck to the book for that, and I did not like the ending. I knew what the ending was going to be, and I don't know why I read it, and I regretted it because I finished the book on a bus.
I have never read that, and I will not be reading that.
Yep. I just forget about it.
Yeah.
I've never read it, but I forget it exists. I've never watched it.
My
It's a
mum
very
thought it would
happy
be
story about a
great.
couple and their gorgeous dog.
Yeah.
My mum
That's
thought
it.
it would be
That's
great
all
to
it is.
watch after we lost Pepper, who was my golden retriever. Not even just another type of dog, not another animal, a physical golden retriever that we
Is it,
had as a puppy.
Is it Phoebe and Friends who only watches films up to certain point? Like her mum used to turn off the film before it goes sad.
That is a mood. All right, we have comments. So there's the last week from work. I'm booking off work. I have a week to use before mid-Feb. Yes. For Crescent City 3. Oh, hi. Rehearsal finished early. We love to see it.
Hi.
Read The Promised Neverland Volume 4 and gave it 4 stars.
I have it downstairs. I can't go.
Hi, is everyone? We're good.
Tired.
56 pages. I could make cake. I have ingredients for salted caramel mocha cake, she says, needing to clean her kitchen.
Can you like make it and clean it while it's cooking?
There's a salted caramel millionaire shortbread cake that I've made before that I really want to make again, but it's like I need to buy a fair few ingredients because I make the millionaire shortbread from scratch first. So like I need to buy all the stuff to make the caramel as well. But I may make it at some point.
Oh, I'm seeing you next Saturday.
So when are we going down
was
to
gonna ask
London?
who's
Tori?
going.
Yeah. When are we going to see these guys in London?
I've still not. I actually messaged Chloe and I was like, I really want to see Jamie Moscato and.
I mean, you've
Oh,
got
that
to
is
the
now.
14th of October.
Yeah.
Also, actually, no, I feel like I'm going to gatekeep this because like there's an easier way to get cheap tickets for Moulin Rouge, but I don't want to say it very loudly on the internet because I want less people to know about it, so I get more of a chance to do it. But
Private
Becca
chat.
will have already had the email, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kept meaning to message you and be like, I'm going to guess you've seen this email.
Mm-hmm.
I really hate being so far away from London, and I'm so annoyed that last week I didn't get to London and I had to go to Birmingham.
I am gutted for you. Read 17 pages from Mussolini's Island. I've heard of it, I think. I don't know. Salted caramel mocha cake sounds yummy. It does.
Not sure. I'm just trying to angle you to make it and bring her back something tall.
I am going to be stressed on Sunday. I'm bringing nothing back than what I take with me. I'm going to be stressed. Will I have to end up like elbowing someone on the like trains or buses? Probably.
Take your stick and accidentally stomp it on their foot.
Oh, sorry.
Did you not
Really
see
bad
me? I need more
balance.
space.
Just really bad balance. I'm really sorry.
I mean, that's not a lie. Okay, I've read nothing so far because I've been off ill today and I thought I was in the clear, but it's come back with a vengeance.
Oh
I think I've just put
no.
myself to bed. Thanks for the company. You might have gone, but if not, I hope you feel better soon. Put rubbish in bin, watch YouTube video. I made a cuppa, read 27 pages of Happy Place. Nice.
You love
Saying
it already.
nothing about Addy. Yeah, Kendra, just stay out of the Addy conversation, please. Please, it makes me sad. Not sure.
I'm
if I'm
sorry.
already-
Kendra also doesn't like Heartstopper, so that makes me sad.
Who doesn't like? I mean, obviously Kendra.
It makes sense why she doesn't like Heartstopper. That it's not the kind of story she wants to read because they're too young for her brain to be like enjoying it, which makes sense when you're.
Older than
Like-
us.
It's like because like I've gone off YA, so I totally get it. But Heartstopper just did something to my brain.
I don't like Heartstopper. I won't like this. I won't like this. Never living that down.
I don't even care.
Not sure if I want to read or carry on watching Ghost Whisperer. Did watch a 2019 Little Women this morning. I
I
still
love
haven't
that
seen
film
it.
so much.
It's good. I read the book after watching that film.
Oh,
And
I
it was-
grew up reading the book.
When you come round to mine, I may just make you watch it because I love
Okay.
it so much.
It's a really good adaptation.
Do you know, it's not that I don't want to watch it. It's just I am really when I sit down to watch a movie, I have to be in the mood for a certain type of movie. And is that movie always something with certain actors in? Probably. Or it's usually Marvel or Star Wars that I gravitate to. We played some Mario Golf on Switch and listened to my practice supervisor and her sister sing silly little songs they made up there called Fair Cricket on Spotify. I love that.
I love the phrase "fair cricket." Love it.
I'd love to, Tori. However, my brain doesn't work that way, and I don't even know if I can do the cleaning thing.
That is fair.
Very fair. Tried the first chapter of King of Pride, not what I'm looking for right now. Started a college hockey romance, and it's a brother's rival, which is a trope I've never read before. Made it to 5%. Hopefully you'll like that more.
What is it with the hockey romances at the minute? Why is that like
know.
the thing right now?
But to be
I
fair,
really want to read Icebreaker.
before that, everyone was reading like mafia romances. And I'm just like, I'm just going to stick with my normal romances, thanks.
It's like my version of a hockey romance is like, let's go cutesy, let's read Check Please again.
I can't say I didn't read any of those types of romances before. I haven't read the hockey ones though.
I do
Read
want
a
to
few,
read
like,
Icebreaker.
college ones,
I've
but
heard good things about that.
I've been watching TikTok, and one of the PR people for a hockey team has been making the hockey team read the spicy scenes on camera, and they're like they're just reading, and then they're like,
if you find them, just send them my way. I need to giggle at that.
Watching Daisy Jones and the Six at the moment. Just okay.
I still need to watch that.
It's another one. I have no interest, but then again, I have no interest in the books either. So
But Sam Claflin.
yeah, not enough to make me want to watch it. I'm very particular with my TV shows. Does it have Jake Peralta in? No.
But it has Sam Claflin. Like, I rewatched Love Rosie the other week for no other reason than I wanted to watch Sam Claflin.
I love him.
He says hi. He just woke up and rolled over. I was trying to get him. He was like using both of his paws to like cover his eyes, and then I went to go take a picture, and he like rolled over. I was like, "You're cute." It's gonna be a trap, though.
Oh no, I don't like the Heartstopper show. I like the graphic novels.
Okay,
Fair.
that makes more sense. Yeah, I do think that I've become like unhealthily like obsessed with these teenagers. Not their like personal lives, but like on screen every time like Nick smiles at Charlie, I'm like,
It's so adorable.
There are a lot of people though like
Back on it.
being creepy with the actors. And I'm just like,
yeah,
I don't.
that's
What is new? Like these are children. I know that
It's
they're
worse
not.
because the children. That's the thing.
I mean,
I want to squish them, but that's
they're almost not children, but they're still children.
Is there
They
people
are
like,
under. If they're under 20, they're children.
and is there people like scrutinizing like the relationships with each other in real life as well? Like, oh, they didn't talk at the Pride Parade, so like something's going on there. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
need to see it. It's all over my TikTok. I'm
Do you
like,
know
I don't
what's even
care.
worse? I had those thoughts in my head. I was like, why are they not acting like they normally act? And I was like, Andy, take it down a notch. Like, just you take a chill pill there.
Love me some Mafia.
Why
I
does
feel
that not
like
surprise
this
me?
is just talk. I feel like Lisa's just sound like monster romances, or is my brain just going to monster romances? It's probably just my brain.
Yeah.
Monster romances are great. Hi, Jem.
Right.
I hate to tell Sam Claflin looks old in Daisy Jones. He doesn't look old. He looks
I'm gonna say,
older.
I'm looking at pictures of him, like, and I've just double checked how old he is. I'm like, he's like 5 years older than me. That is an appropriate age to find attractive.
He's still in his
It's fine.
40s. Like, isn't he's like mid
He's
30s?
37.
Yeah, mid 30s. Like,
Like, he
he's
looks
one of
his
the
age.
younger.
Fine. And to be honest, I'm liking the long hair in Daisy Jones and the Six. It's one of the reasons I want to watch the show.
No, but to be honest, he does look good in it. I mean, of course he does, but still.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like the TV show. They children. I'm old enough to be.
Yeah.
I was.
But
once.
she's also said like she likes it for kids who we didn't have that. Like the whole thing of like they now have that representation. It's just but like I want to squish them.
What are you squishing?
So close to season 2.
Heartstopper cast.
Oh, I was like, I came back at a weird time. What we're doing?
We're so close to season 2.
We are.
Sorry, my food came. But look at how big the portion of cheesy chips is.
Nice. Right, there's like a couple more comments and then we'll go on another sprint. Watching the Handmaid's Tale TV series for the first time, but haven't read the books. I am okay with not reading or watching those because I just need to look at the news, especially in America, and that's essentially it.
I could not with the book. I understand why it's important, but I just don't like the writing style at all.
That's fair. Set up a new star at work today and he was born in 2000. Child labour, he can't be more than 10. My oldest nephew is 22 in a couple of weeks.
Yep. Yeah.
I've got a cousin born in the year 2000 and like I refuse to believe that he's 23. Like it's not a thing.
There's someone who works on the team next to us. He's 23, I think. But his words exactly today, because he was talking about getting ID'd, his words exactly, well, I look 12. And then he got really like annoyed because we was all taking the mick about him being like a baby. And I was like, hey, you were the one that brought up your age and you looking 12. And he was like, okay, fair. Love the rep always. Oh my god, this dog is absolutely a demon. He's drinking out the toilet. Oh no.
Oh, Maggie.
We did warn you about collies.
Kendall's had collies for a lot of her life, though.
I know she has.
Maggie's just a special case.
You are correct, Jem. He is 12.
Like, if you ask me what 30 years ago was, I'll tell you it was the 70s. Like,
Meg's at Oklahoma tonight and she hasn't bought the wooden spoon. And I told her she had to so I could steal it.
Oh,
has it still got Rory in it?
No, he's left. She wants to see the new person.
Oh.
That's where she's gone.
Oh, who's the new person? Was it the right person?
Yeah, the guy from Nashville.
I was just checking. She didn't get like a.
No, he's. I have just checked that because she's in the interval now, and I'm like, is the Nashville guy on? I know it's Sam something. I can't remember his last name.
It's just P. And I know it.
Palladio. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Palladio.
Palladio, I think it is.
Yeah, him. If I'd liked that even slightly more than I did, I would go see it. But no.
Apparently, there's a group of like kids or something on a trip behind her, and she said that they were not prepared for it being Sexy Oklahoma. So like when the blackout happened, and then when like Portrait is Dead was on, they were just laughing. I'm like, it's a weird moment with the intense close-ups of the faces on the screen. Yeah, it's a fun time.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is special. He's crazy. I'm 33 and got told I look like I'm in my early 20s. I don't even get the whole like challenge 25 now. They blatantly click the do not challenge. I'm like, thanks.
I get it, but I keep these things.
I keep thinking like you're a lot younger. How old are you again? You
30.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like I've always thought you were much, much younger than me.
I appreciate. Thank you.
I just know that I'm older than most people in our circle.
I was there for your 30th this year, so
Yeah.
you know how old you are.
I can't remember if you're younger than me because I'm 31 in August. You've just turned 30.
Yeah.
I am older than you both.
And I'm 21.
I'm only just younger than you.
I'm 39 in
Pandemic
December.
30 babies.
Yeah, I'd have been in the different school year than you, but like same.
But I don't know if you would have. You wouldn't have been if you were in Scotland.
Why? How do you do your school years?
You have to have your birthday by the end of February. So like.
So it goes 1st of March to 28th
1st of March to the
29th February.
29th of February is a school year, and you start in the August, September. And if you're at the end of that, you can be delayed a year, so you'll then be the oldest of the next year. So like my cousin and me are 5 weeks apart. She's right at the end of January, and I'm right at the start of April. But she's like baby for her year, and I'm oldest for mine.
So like,
we start in the beginning of September, the new school year. So it goes from like if you were born on like 1st of September after, that's your year. So like if you're born in August, you're one of the youngest in the year.
Yeah, so I've got a cousin who's 3 months older than me. Her birthday's the middle of August, and she is in the school year above me.
Yeah, ours is March. 1st of March is our
1st
cutoff.
of March.
I'm
Right.
trying to figure out, like, did you, like, if we would have been in the same school year, would it be that, like, did I finish like a year later than you expected me to, or did you finish a year earlier than I expected you to? Like, what year did you finish school?
So I started in 95.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I started in
Because
94.
we do like,
No, 95 was 95, yeah.
yeah. So I did
I was 4 and a
95
half.
till 2008. But the English school system is different.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you break down your schools different than us.
Yeah.
So like we do
I'm-
7 in
Yeah.
our first school
I've-
and 6 in the second.
Can we stop breaking brains, please?
Right.
I'm finding it really hard to follow. I'm very confused right now. Everyone's talking about their ages. Worst part is when the person at the checkout stands there and purposely analyzes your face before deciding you're old. Yep. I'm like, excuse me, are you not going to ask for ID? I don't say that because I'm going to do that.
Is it just me though? Is it like they only ever end up IDing you for things that is like you have to be 16 to buy, and it's like really?
Yeah.
Like,
Your ID for paracetamol, like, you know.
vodka, but if I want to buy
Red Bull.
Monster, it's never Red Bull, it's Monster. Right, at the bottom of the comments, I will see you all in 45. Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna guess the 1 minute is Tori's finishing the page. How did you do, Chloe?
I ended up being good and reading something off of my TBR, so this is a marvellous light. I am now 68 pages into it. I finished Foul Lady Fortune, I should really mention that. I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, because the character that it follows was like one of my least favourite characters in the first duology. But I liked it, and I'm excited to actually pre-order the second one now that I know I liked it. And I feel like I'm starting to actually understand this book more now, because I just wasn't following it with just listening to the audiobook, but I've been reading along now.
Yeah, that's good. Tori, you back?
Yeah.
How
I
did you
had
do?
like half a page left of the whole section. I was like, no.
Fair.
I have the Sarky comments and questions to go, but that's fine. So I'm up to page 200. So
Nice.
it's like 70 pages tonight.
Nice.
I am dying slowly though. My eyes are hurting, but it's fine.
Oh, no. Andy?
I read 40 pages. I'm really enjoying it.
Good.
It's really atmospheric. Like, it's really, really like it's really, really reminding me of Project Hail Mary.
Yeah. Nice. I did 51 pages, so I'm like, I think I'm at the halfway mark now. I think I'm like dead center of the book.
Nice.
I'm really enjoying it. I think it's definitely going to be a 4-star, as long as nothing happens to ruin that. Because I thought Dreams of Gods and Monsters was going to be a solid 4-star, and we know where that went. Not a 4-star. And I also was like doing my planner for next month. So I printed out the Royal Readathon and Zero's TBR-thon and started planning what books are going to... I haven't done all the books for that. I've used all the books that are currently on my TBR, and now I'm going to just see what I can add.
Also, once again, shout out to Bobby, because I could not have given you as pretty a graphic.
It is so pretty. So yeah, that's what I was doing on that sprint. Also, these like Posca pens are incredible because they don't bleed through the paper in the planners, and it makes me so happy. I need to get more colours because I got
normal ones, or are they a specific type? Because I've got glass ones and chalk ones at work of those. Just genuinely the normal pen ones.
Yeah, I think these are just the Posca paint pens. I have loads of these ones. These ones are quite thick. You can't really write with these unless you're doing big letters. But these you can just like, these are just like normal pens, but they look pretty. I only have this one of the thin ones, but I've got loads of different. Well, I've got like yellow, orange, some blues, greens, lilac, black, greys, because I got them when I was creating my board for Meditating.
I don't need more reasons to buy stationery, Rebecca.
Yeah, I got myself these the other day because they were only £12 in Tesco, and it comes with a little stand.
That is so cute.
Look at all the colours; they're so pretty, and they've got like 2 different edges in them as well. So they've got like the chisel one, and then
Yep.
Oh, I like those.
The missing ones, by the way, are the ones I use all the time. I've got the rainbow out in my pot.
they're just so cute. The little pens.
I have no pens. I can't join in. They're all upstairs.
I need to take these upstairs. I just haven't yet.
These are my everyday. Oh, look, I've got a highlighter pen and a colouring pen of every colour. They're all in here. Because that way, whatever colour I pick, I have all 3. Ow,
Stunning.
my ankle. Ow.
This was just before we went on. As someone who almost lost a job but not challenging, I have no issue.
Same.
That is fair. Partied like literally danced when B&M asked me for my ID last month.
Don't hurt yourself, Kendra.
55 pages. Nice. I won at Mario Golf and Mario Kart, but now he's winning at pool. But you won at Mario. That's the main
I
thing.
totally read that as winning at pool and went, how do you do Mario swim? And I know that that's wrong, but as an ex-swimmer, pool to me is like a swimming pool. And I went, what? And then I went, oh no, wait. No, you're totally off base. But yeah, just give you all a giggle at my behalf. It's fine.
I'm on chapter 3 of Skandar and the Phantom Rider, book 2.
Are you
love me
enjoying it?
Love me some zebra mild lines. I use erasable pens in my journal because I change my mind often and make many mistakes.
You
I need to learn.
I am shocked.
You change your mind? I am shocked.
I did not like watch your unboxing video the other day and see the amount of bloopers at the end of it because you just couldn't say things. No.
I should
That's
probably use
literally-
erasable pens. Let's face it, I am also a mess.
I don't have the energy to do like bloopers in each video, plus not all videos have them. So what I do, I fully I make a note of what files and what bit of the file I need for the blooper, and I'm making one big blooper video at the end of the year, like I did with this one. It was like a 4-minute video. There are multiple bits where I say greater good, talking about the Star Wars book, and then just straight after go greater good. The amount of times I'm not even putting every single time I've done it in the bloopers video, but there is at least 3. There is a lot. Like there's bits of me yawning, I think, as well. Like if I put every single one of those in, that would be like an hour-long video.
I blame you for that.
Yeah, I'm
Sweaty.
really trying not to. I've been fighting a yawn for the past 10 minutes. That unboxing was 50% unboxing, 50% bloopers.
It's funnier because half of it's just Jensen laughing at you for not being able to talk.
I love that. Oh, I just got an email from Waterstones telling me that volume 5 of Heartstopper has been delayed because I didn't see that already.
I had an email earlier about the Stephanie Garber one.
Stephanie Garber?
'Cause-
Oh, I haven't pre-ordered the thingy. Waterstones one.
Yeah, I get the Waterstones one and the Fairy Loot one, so I've had the email saying that it's now coming in October rather than September.
Sad.
24th October.
Yeah.
Better for me because September had so many pre-orders and also like things going on sale that it's nice to just spread it out a little bit.
Yeah.
See,
I always forget to check when stuff's coming out, and then I get a notification on my phone being like, or my watch being like, X is when it come out, and I'm like, oh, what is being delivered right now?
I need to make a date of Fairy Loot sales because they keep announcing things so far in advance. And there's a couple that I know I really want because they're either sequels or by the same author or whatever. Like I need to make a note of when they are because if I miss these, I'm gonna scream because everything's selling out like in
See,
pre-sale.
Do you know what's really annoying? My Funko pre-orders, I'm just like, I know which ones I've got, right? Today, or the other day, I got a message from Pop Culture with a tracking number, and I was like, I don't have anything due. Looked up the order number. I've received everything from that order number, and the tracking number they've given me is a different tracking number to everything on that order number. I've never had this tracking number before. And I have no idea what this item is because I double checked today as well. And I was like, no, I definitely got everything.
If they want to send you something for free, don't complain.
I mean, yeah, but I'm really confused as to what they're sending me.
When's it due to arrive?
I don't know. It's only just cleared in the UK,
Okay.
so
Surprise!
probably whilst I'm away this weekend, and I'm gonna have to live knowing the box is in this house and I'm not.
You're going to have to message your mum and just be like, right, I need you to open this
Open
for me.
it.
I can't wait.
Just to find out what's going on.
Yeah, because it's bugging me. I don't know what's in there.
Actually,
Hi. Didn't do much. No spoons. That's fair. The greater good. The sass on that kid.
I wonder where he gets it from.
Who knows? It's a mystery.
I was
That's
voice
interesting.
noting Andy P on that the other night, and then I suddenly, just out of nowhere, started saying something in an accent, and I'd accidentally listened to myself. Was I listening to myself back? And I'd done it on sped up by mistake because I'd hit the button and I sounded like a
Yeah.
leprechaun, and it was
Yeah.
hilarious. And then Bobby was like, "Oh, I listened to it in 2x speed. It sounds even funnier." And I don't normally do accents, but all I could hear was Lisa and Jem echoing like on my shoulder, like a little angel and a devil, or two devils, being like, "Meh, we're getting to you." And I'm like, I don't normally do this, but it was so funny. I don't know why I did it in an accent, but
I don't think you
blame the
meant
two of them.
to.
I
It was kind of like it just happened.
no idea, but I blame them.
I'm going to say goodnight. It's feeling a bit. Thank you for the sprints. Think this granny is going to need to go to bed. Night and thanks for the sprints. I'm going to be honest. I think that might have been the final sprint. I am far too tired to do another one. And I realise it's like gone 10 o'clock. So 2 sprints was great.
I read more than I've read of this book in over a week.
I finished
To
the
be
book.
fair, I now only have 2.5 hours left of this. So
And you've got a train journey tomorrow.
well, I need to finish this before the train journey because I want my train journey book to be Addy, but I'll listen to it in the morning while I'm making my breakfast and everything, and then I'll listen to it on the way to work and on my lunch break, and then on the way to King's Cross from work.
You'll be fine.
I'm now apparently on the last section before the appendices.
Appendices.
That one. Thanks.
Surprise Funko. Like, I even looked back to see if I'd accidentally ordered 2 of one of them. No. Like, I genuinely don't know what this Funko is. I would joke about not going to Edinburgh so you can get your Funko, but you'd be right. Like, no, that
I
is
don't
not
even
an
think it's shouting. I think it's just anger.
that is not an option. How dare you suggest it, even as a joke? It's a mystery, Chloe. It really is a conundrum, a head scratcher. So yeah, we are at the end of the comments. So I'm just going to say goodbye now. Sorry, I didn't do the banner with last sprint. I did not realise I was going to be this tired, but I genuinely am fighting another yawn right now. I didn't suggest it. I said I would joke, but that's not the same. Okay, I'm sorry.
You raised the possibility, Ash.
It's not happening is the
Just.
but thank you everyone for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.